All right. All right. Here we go. Okay. So hey, what is up, spiritual? How you doing, buddy? Let me know. Guys, as always, let me know if the audio is good. Hey, imaginative. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, audio's still at least playing. So there's that. So yeah, how are you guys today? Give it a little bit for everyone to get back here. Audio's good? All right, audio's good. That's great. So, cool. Audio's good. Great. So, guys, welcome back to the weekly reaction to UnOrdinary, brought to you by Uru-chan. Dude, you got a test tomorrow, spiritual? Dude, you're going to kill it. Mike, as always, buddy, good to see you here. Guys, we got things happening today. We got things. Joy, welcome. Welcome, Noma. Welcome. So, guys, something's got to happen. Something has got to happen. If you've been watching my review and discussion, you know that I am very scared of what could happen next, of what could potentially happen next. So, real quick recap of last week. You know, Sarah and John, they were eating dinner together. Sarah talking about... Okay, my audio's good, Mike? Awesome. So anyway, yeah, so Sarah and John were talking about the situation. John kind of beating himself up, thinking, he did go overboard a little bit. Sarah reassured him, like, hey, like, you know, from what I heard, Royals got what they deserve, so, you know, good on you for that. But she noticed that John had started to shake after that, after which she asked John, she told John, actually, that she was glad he was doing better, but since he's now involved with Spectre and everything going on with them, John can't be hesitating anymore. John has got to act when push comes to shove. John can't be hesitating anymore, so she wanted him to promise her that if things got out of hand or if it was necessary, he would use his ability to protect himself and protect others if necessary. Now, the interesting thing is, though, John didn't agree or disagree to this promise. He didn't answer, unfortunately. Miriam, you are not late. Solo, welcome, buddy. Guys, you're right on time. But anyway, so John did not promise Serafina anything. He just asked why she was still willing to work for Spectre when they took away her ability, when they put her in this situation to begin with. So they went outside to talk for a bit, and afterwards, Sarah started explaining to them that she wants to learn more about Spectre's technology, be it the dampener, both the dampeners and the disablers, and yeah, so, and also whatever else they could potentially be working on. Now, she also mentioned that that she does believe in Spectre's overall goal, which I think was interesting because I do believe it's the first part we've actually learned that much about Spectre. So Spectre wants to restructure society into a society where not just the higher tiers and ranks of society are treated better and, you know, they get better things out of their life. They want to make it even for everyone, and that's noble. But she did bring up that greed has kind of taken things over a little bit, and so Spectre is now split into three factions. One of those being the guys who disabled her ability. So yeah. So John brought up, and so she brought up that her plan right now is to become an asset that Spectre cannot afford to lose whatsoever. And that's a pretty good idea, actually. I can't lie. Like, Serafina is an asset that Spectre shouldn't afford to lose. John would even be an asset that Spectre can't afford to lose if they do recruit him. Now, John is definitely a little less reliable than Serafina, let's be honest here. But anyway, so we know Serafina's plan. It's a good plan. I'm for it. Serafina's finally doing something that's awesome. So Serafina also got a call from Spectre letting her know that Agent Rowden was going to make contact with her and that she had to meet him away from the resort for a bit. And he was going to be providing her with details on the mission, which is really strange because she was told previously that she would not be given any information until tomorrow, the day of the mission. So Serafina went to speak with Agent Rowden. We don't know his name. Someone did bring up last week, in my review of last week, that they think it's the old king from New Boston, Zirian, that Sarah was talking to. Now, I'm pretty sure it's not because the shade of blue for his hair was different from Zirian's appearance. And also his text box was a different color. And usually, Uru does a pretty good job of making sure to use specific text boxes for people. So, yeah. So, there's that. So, yeah. There's been changes to the plan. We don't know what those changes are yet. We are about to find out because it's live. And, yeah. Also, quick bonus. While John and Sarah were outside at the pool, the others showed up. They wanted to go swimming. And Remy declared that today would be the day that she learned how to swim. So, hopefully, she did. All right, guys, we're live. You know how it goes. We don't believe in thumbnails in here. So, here we go, guys. Let's see where this goes. So, here we go. All right. Parental advisory. Strong language. All right. So, we're back at the resort with Remy learning how to swim and Blyke helping her. Blyke's just, it's okay. And he's just pulling Remy along. She's like, keep paddling. You're doing fine. And she's, And Ison just in the back, just chilling by the edge, like, I'm just going to stay back here so I don't get electrocuted. UnOrdinary episode 254. Here we go, boys. And so she's still practicing, and she's just like, how far out am I? Don't worry, you're still in the shallow end. And John just watching them. And he just ... So, John looks to the side. He sees Dylan with Evie and a bunch of grayed outs. Like, hey, you guys done swimming already? Nah, just taking a quick break. We're telling ghost stories now. And I just, oh, I love ghost stories. Got any good ones? Actually, I do. Okay, what do you got? Evie? Sure, let's hear it. All right, everyone, gather around. This is the story about the woman who haunts room 414 of Motel Rowden. Uru, please don't let this be a filler chapter. Like, this is cute now. Motel Rowden? You just made that up on the spot. Shh! They say that's where she was strangled to death by a Holy shit, what? Most people who stayed in 414 have reported hearing screams at night. Sometimes they saw reflections of a woman in the mirrors. And it's just pan out of a door with 414 on it. There have even been times when visitors have gone missing. But one man, a high tier, refused to believe the story and wanted to prove that they were all made up. That's John, or looks like John. It's not John, though. Others warned him, but he was too prideful to back down. He booked the room for 3 nights, when most people couldn't even make it through 1. When he heard the screams, he blamed the wind. When he got caught of the glimpses of the reflection, he blamed it on bad lighting. No matter the warnings, he stayed in room 414. Then one night, he woke up to use the restroom, and while he was washing his hands, the water felt thicker than usual. Before he could react, cold, scary fingers slowly tightened around his neck. Jesus, Uru, what is this? What is this? He gasped for air, and this guy's being choked out. for air and screamed and tried to defend himself, but it was no use. In his final moments, he caught a glimpse of the mirror and not himself, but a woman of rotting flesh. And she's using her ability to like shine her face and make shadows and everything. Her soulless eyes staring right into him. And everyone else just like, yeet! And John even falls back from all the way back there like, shit, she freaked me out. And I was just like looking at him like, was he listening in? And Dylan's just like, John, would you like to join us? And John just ... Okay, so we're back with Sarah now. Hopefully this chapter like isn't even like a quarter of the way done. Plans changed? Why? We've reevaluated this assignment. It was determined to be more difficult than originally expected. So this guy's just crossing his arms. Agent Rowden. It's like, that seems unusually careless of Spectre. And she peeks at, he's got a bag on the floor. It's like, so what's the assignment? What? Tomorrow we're going to pay a visit to a next-gen facility in Arkwood. It's a mid-sized campus that's fairly isolated. Sarah's parents have connections at Next Gen. Like I said, guys, something big is happening. Your objective will be to retrieve 2 assets: research documentation and a physical sample. And what's this research about? They call it conversion technology. Conversion technology? What's that? It doesn't concern us. And she just ... Anyway, tomorrow there will be a team of 4 supporting you. Team? That's right. I will provide the transportation. A technician will handle surveillance equipment. Okay, so Agent Rowden is the driver. And then we got a woman with a hard hat and kind of like swirly pink tails. So a technician will handle surveillance equipment. A communicator will keep us in touch while you're inside. And it's just a guy in a sweater vest and a button-up shirt, normal hair. And finally, a planted next-gen employee will be your guide. It's a woman with long hair and glass. This woman actually kind of looked like Serafina, but I know damn well that's not Narissa. Hell no, that's not Narissa. Okay, so Agent Rowden hands her a file. Here. It's a map of the building. Memorize it for tomorrow, just in case. And so you're just ... Your objectives are located on 2 separate floors. Green areas are your safe zones, while the black areas are your destinations. There are no safe zones here. So, like, there's like 1 safe zone in the entire area. Like, what the heck? So, yeah, she's going to have to make her way through a few halls to get to, building plan floor 6. But it seems like she does have a sort of clear shot through floor 2, B2. You will need to remove her between these areas undetected. So he grabs a bag. And here's everything else you'll need. And so he hands her the bag. Like, this is really elaborate. Clothes? And so you'll assume the identity of Merrill, a renowned professor's assistant who has arrived to offer help with Next Gen's research. Where is it? Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Is her disguise... I'm just gonna pull this up real quick. I think this is going to be Sarah's disguise. I'm pretty sure this is her disguise right here. Maybe not. But Uru showed us those outfits for a reason. So here we go. They even gave me a fake ID. Don't worry, this is just a front. You won't actually have to speak with anyone inside. They even have a fake ID for me. We'll meet back here tomorrow at dawn, and you'll receive more detailed instructions on site. Any questions? I see her just ... Where do I even start? Rowden Resort. So, planning phases now. All right. This is... Whew. Conversion. It could be the power to switch abilities with other people. Is that how Vulcan gets flame claws instead of a barrier? That's a good guess, Solo. That's what I'm thinking too. It has something to do with like mixing abilities, possibly. So, Rowden Resort. John's walking. So John's walking and he's kind of like, he's freaked out. And he's just, well, that's enough stories for a lifetime. Who knew Evie could be so spooky? Anyway, so, what? You got the text from, and John just, fuck! Arlo, where the hell did you even come from? And Arlo just, ... Did I scare you? And John just walks away, no! Anyway, he's knocking on the door. And Sarah opens it. He's like, good, you guys are here. Come in. I asked Elaine to leave for a bit. She's rummaging through the bag. So, what's going on? They finally contacted me about the assignment. I'll be gone tomorrow morning at 7. Tomorrow? Not tonight. Don't all secret missions happen at night? That's how they planned it. I mean, it still works out. The assignment should take 3 hours, so I'll be able to meet up with you guys in the city at 10 and still have time to tour with everyone. So, what are they making you do? Do you need assistance? Everything's been accounted for. I still have some preparations to make, so I'll tell you once I've completed the assignment. And they just kind of look, Arlo and John just kind of look at each other like, While I'm gone, remember to stay close to everyone, and don't let Blake or Remy out of your sight. She puts her hands on their shoulders. Just one more day, and we're done. And John and Arlo look at each other again, just ... This trip may have been uneventful, but I still really appreciate you both coming out here. Next morning, 7 a.m. Now, like I said, Sarah's parents have a connection to Next Gen. I believe her father is the one with the actual connection. So what if we finally meet Seraphina's father next week? Like, that'd be crazy, right? Next morning, 7 a.m. So, Agent Rowden is outside with a white van. Just looks over and sees Sarah just... Okay, that's not her, it's not her disguise. She just... there you are. Ready to go? So she's got just a lab coat, nice black turtleneck, some dark brown pants. UnOrdinary episode 254. End. Yep, that's the ending. That's the ending, spiritual. So, seems like Sarah's going to be on her own. It does seem like Sarah's going to be on her own. Now, this could actually bode well. Because it seems like Sarah is trusting Spectre right now. It seems like she's trusting them. And she's told Arlo and John, hey, I want you to just chill. Don't let Blake and Remy out of your sight. I got this. Don't worry. So Sarah's going to be on her own. Now, this mission going to go hella south. I'm calling that right now. Like, guys, like, come on, it's story. It's the story. This mission can't possibly go completely as expected. It can't. There's going to be some complication somewhere. But it is seeming like Sarah's going to be on her own completely. She's going to have to solve it on her own. Well, with her Spectre team. But even then, it seems like they're probably not going to be as involved with her. Because it seems like maybe these guys aren't... We clearly have not met these guys, so maybe they're not incredibly strong. But I think this could definitely bode over well because, like I said, it seems like Sarah is going to be completely on her own. It seems like Arlo and John are going to be out of the picture for the mission. So if shit goes south and Sarah just handles it and like still gets the job done, this could definitely bode well for like her stance with Spectre. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing Sarah's parents, one of them, at least one of them. We're going to be seeing them. Like, teenage James Bond with that's what this chapter is. Teenage teenagers as secret agents. Yo, Serafina, secret agent. I'm about that. I'm for that. I'm hella for that. It's hilarious. Not hilarious, but it's interesting. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens next. I'm really looking forward to see what happens next, actually. This is a good cliffhanger. I don't mind this cliffhanger whatsoever. But yeah, Sarah's on her own. So maybe something won't happen with everyone. It's kind of unfortunate, actually. I will say, as much as I did like the Evie stuff, I felt that was kind of unnecessary. I'm gonna be real. I felt like it was cool. It was a cool character moment for Evie, and also like John is easily spooked, and we've seen that before actually. Like John doesn't like scary things. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that bit was a little unnecessary actually. So could this be the same facility that Jane could be at? I mean, is it even possible? Let's see. Where's that shit at? Mid-season finale. Okay. Let's check back. Okay, we never see the facility that Jane is at. There's no outside pictures. We also never get the name of the facility, so we don't know if it's the authorities themselves or if it is a next-gen facility. So that's definitely possible. That's definitely possible that, Sarah might see a Jane Doe or J Doe at the facility, like during the records or everything. That's definitely possible. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Mike. The time, like the little bonus where they were watching scary movies and she snapped a picture of him. But yeah. I don't know. Man, it's getting wild. It's getting wild, guys. So next week. Let me pull this up real quick. Yep, here we go. Next week, episode 255 will have been 100 episodes since season 1 finished, and that's pretty exciting. So much has happened in the story since then, and I'm really excited to see what's happening. Hopefully, I am really hoping that like after next week we don't have just 55 more episodes until, you know, season 2 is over. Like, I really hope like season 2 goes on for a lot longer than season 1 actually did. But, you know, it might not. Like, Uru might just be like, guys, I need to take a break. And that's totally, like, guys, like, this is season 2. And that's totally fine. But I still feel like so much could happen still. But part of me wants to believe that nothing is going to happen to John and Arlo. I firmly believe that. Like, it still might. This could be a trap. This could be a trap to get Sarah captured by Next Gen. And while she's trapped, John, Arlo, Remy, Blake, Ison get disabled or get dampened, and they have to fend for themselves. It's also going to be interesting seeing, mid-tier Blake, and possibly mid-tier Remy. Yeah, that'd be really interesting to see, because, man, it's interesting. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. This chapter felt kind of short. Like I said, the Evie bit was cute. I always love seeing more Evie, but was a bit unnecessary, I think, unless Uru pulls off some like really crazy twist. Like, actually, no, that was really important. I'm gonna have to reread and see if I can pick up anything for the discussion and review, which I will try and get out to you guys as soon as possible. But yeah, scene was all right. This episode was pretty good. I'll let you guys know my actual ranking for it next time or during the review. But yeah, I'm content with this episode. I'm content. But yeah, next time it's Mission Impossible with the one and only Serafina. We're totally gonna see her dad or someone. Like, something's gonna happen. Something is gonna happen. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought down below. Question of the day. Let's go with what Solo asked. Do you guys think we're gonna be seeing Mama Doe? Do you think that Serafina is gonna see her there just on her own? Or maybe one of the files that she's going to retrieve will bring up the name J. Doe, or the initial J in the last name Doe. So yeah, do you think we're going to be seeing Mama Doe next week? That could definitely be possible. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I will talk to you guys back soon with the review. And yeah, as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Check out the links down below. Be sure to give UnOrdinary a read. Give her a thank you as well. She's working hard, her and her team. And as always, guys, I will see you all next time. So as always, see you, Space Cowboy.